DAO in crypto. Despite the hype surrounding the blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs, it cannot be easy to see the technology's real value. A crypto coin or NFT's intrinsic value is difficult to discern. Its market capitalization and value influence its prices as a speculative instrument. Although the concept of DAOs or decentralized autonomous organizations is still relatively new and has only been tested in a small number of different types of organizations, it is easier to understand their utility. DAO meaning a decentralized autonomous organization, DAO, can use the blockchain to organize people and their interests online. An online public ledger system, the blockchain, is a distributed ledger technology. Everything written in blocks can be verified using the complicated cryptography system. It is possible to use this ledger to hold a company's legal agreements in what are known as smart contracts, which are documents created by a bunch of internet elves called miners.
We provide software development, recruitment, and brokering services in the field of cryptocurrencies and blockchain worldwide. If you are looking for a job as a developer, email your resume to jobs@qqNade.com. Contact us for a free consultation through our website at qqNade.com. See more details in the description of this video.
How do DAOs work? Smart contracts use a set of rules, then voted on by the community. Smart contracts used to run DAOs, which are decentralized and community-driven with no central authority. These smart contracts establish the groundwork for how a DAO will function, and these rules cannot modify until the DAO's core community members vote on them. Smart contracts are important for constructing a durable and autonomous DAO, since decisions about the DAO's operational processes, governance system, and market incentives will need to vote to take effect. Users can contribute to the DAO's development by purchasing local tokens. The next stage is to obtain funds once the smart contracts rules publish onto the blockchain. Smart contracts demand the invention and dissemination of internet assets such as local tokens, which can be used for voting or incentivizing specific protocol behaviors. Individuals or companies interested in contributing to the DAO's growth can buy the DAO's native token, which is a cryptocurrency tied to certain projects. Token holders receive voting rights proportional to their holdings, and the opportunity to own ownership in the DAO and help define its destiny. Gain control over token distribution and treasury management by receiving governance tokens. As soon as a DAO has sufficient funding, token holders will vote by consensus to make all of the DAO's decisions. As stakeholders in the DAO, community members will then fight to achieve the best possible outcome for the entire network. Members can labor for their DAOs in exchange for governance tokens, including roles in token distribution and treasury management, in addition to voting rights. Offshore software development and recruitment services worldwide on a lower budget.
We provide software development, recruitment, and brokering services in the field of cryptocurrencies and blockchain worldwide. If you are looking for a job as a developer, email your resume to jobs@qqNade.com. Contact us for a free consultation through our website at qqNade.com. See more details in the description of this video.
Some examples of DAO. Suppose you want to raise money for a good cause or start a venture capital firm. You can use a DAO to pool your resources in exchange for ownership stakes in a new business or project. The amount of cryptocurrency paid by each participant would determine how many tokens they would receive from the DAO. The smart contract may have a schedule for when the payments make and when they withdraw. In the cryptocurrency DAO, users formed into agreements to purchase and sell cryptocurrencies by a set of terms and monitored on the Bitcoin blockchain. Ethereum is the second largest blockchain, and most of the DAOs now in existence are built on its network. An internet-native enterprise owned and controlled by its members collectively is how Ethereum defines a DAO. No one can access the group's treasury unless they have their permission beforehand. Proposals and voting can use to make decisions. As a result, participants govern DAO rather than a centralized administration, and each participant must approve any transfer of funds into or out of the DAO. Crypto enthusiasts put up the Constitution DAO. The advantages of implementing a DAO. Currently, DAO crypto tokens utilize a wide range of objectives, including investing, charity, NFT creation, fundraising, and more. For example, the decentralized DAO has a metaverse-based decentralized city planning committee that makes decisions about content moderation, land policy, and auctions. DAOs and their native tokens have some advantages in the real world, including automated and decentralized with full transparency. DAO's open and decentralized structure empowers its users to take full responsibility for the protocol's upkeep. Smart contracts allow for DAOs to be automated and decisions made automatically. DAOs eliminate all third-party transaction costs, and the organization only pays for its existence on the blockchain, resulting in higher profit margins than traditional businesses. Community-driven. Each token holder can make decisions for the organization. The amount of power a member is based on the number of tokens they have, but does not grant them any additional rights or privileges. It is a rewarding and truly democratic space because token holders can make changes that further develop the protocol. Returns on investment potential. Holding a governance token in a DAO is similar to owning stock in a fledgling company. If it succeeds later, that stock will be incredibly valuable. Members of the DAO who also own tokens give a predetermined percentage of the exchange's transaction volumes. It contributes to developing a more stable token customer base with a long-term investment mindset. Overall, this payout structure sets these tokens apart from those issued by non-DAO projects. Participants don't need to be trusted. DAO designed so that participants do not need to trust one another. Participants either satisfy or do not fulfill the smart contract's responsibilities. The contract conditions and all participant actions are published in code on the blockchain, making the information public and permanent. A distrust of centralized human control baked into the DAO philosophy. No CEO may authorize expenditure based on their whims, and no risk of a shady CFO manipulating the accounts. According to one school of thinking, human beings don't misbehave in a vacuum because they're evil, but because they act inside an institution that gives them the authority that they can misuse. They must behave against the organization's best interests due to greed, racism, a desire for fame, or 100 other shortcomings. Sometimes this happens behind closed doors. For example, when a CEO pays $1,000 for a haircut and signs his expense report. And sometimes it happens out in the open. For example, when a CEO chooses to host propaganda on his company's social network. In principle, a DAO's decision-making power is spread to all participants and automated to reduce the need for day-to-day management. Differences between DAOs and legal contracts. A DAO smart contract is similar to a legal agreement established in code by software developers in some ways. Skeptics frequently wonder what DAOs can do that traditional legal contracts can't. It's an excellent question. According to blockchain proponents, smart contracts add an element of automation to legal agreements. A smart contract regulates a fundraising campaign. For example, it might contain and then distribute a crypto token to a participant who has just paid a particular amount of money to the DAO's cause. According to DAO proponents, smart contracts may be shorter, smaller, and more swiftly formed than traditional legal contracts. Furthermore, raising funds using cryptocurrency recorded on the blockchain is faster than using fiat cash processed through traditional institutions. DAO's drawbacks. Despite their name, today's DAOs are neither completely decentralized nor democratic. They still depend on members believing the group of humans that created the DAO and its goals and broad concepts. That group of people must also trust to choose an appropriate governance style. In some models, every person contributing crypto, regardless of the amount, is given a single token, representing one vote in the DAO's future decisions. However, in some DAOs, it may be unjust if a participant who donated a significant quantity of crypto was given the same key decisions as someone who contributed a tiny amount of crypto. DAOs are still in their infancy. These organizations and the technology that supports them are promising enough that they shall actively monitor as they develop, refine, and discover new applications. How to participate. There are several ways to get directly involved once you've selected a project that profits you. It's crucial to remember that not all DAOs serve the same goal. Thus, the first step is to determine each DAO's basic function. It's critical for DAOs focused on technological governance to identify what voting rights token holders provide and what kinds of proposals are at stake. In other cases, token owners can ballot on how a part of the fees gained by the protocol should distribute. Network applications in other systems can vote on how these protocol changes are dispersed, such as bug batches and system updates. This model also allows professionals and others who are simply interested in the project to join on the fly and be compensated for their attempt through DAO grant-funded programs. DAOs regularly post these sorts of ad hoc projects on their Discord server. Other DAOs are more concerned with treasury pooling and allocation than control over the protocol's technical elements. For example, SharkDAO operates primarily to enable the pooling of an individual token holder's cash to acquire rare NFTs that would otherwise be out of reach for the average person. Thanks to this strategy, individuals can now take advantage of the potential of a pooled pool of assets. Accountability within a DAO is one of the important takeaways. Each proposal specifics are freely available, may view vote history records and individual token holders. Individuals with an entrepreneurial mentality can freely make proposals to assist drive the future development of the protocol. DAOs frequently call on the community to develop intriguing ideas through grant-funded projects. Participation in the DAO varies. You can invest in DAOs of interest by networking at conferences, or you can switch into governance tokens and pay attention to snapshot votes. You can also join the DAO's Discord and take on simple projects where you'll reimburse for your input. The best way to purchase DAO tokens. If you want to buy DAO tokens, you may do it on Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, in a matter of minutes. At Binance, you can purchase cryptocurrencies in a variety of ways. Making a cash deposit or using a debit credit card are also options. Step 1. Make a fiat deposit on Binance using an e-wallet or a bank transfer. Check the available fiat channels for the currency you want. See the How to Deposit USD through SWIFT instruction for more information. Convert the fiat currencies to BUSD or USDT if you want to trade a wider range of tokens. Step 2. Buy DAO cryptocurrency with a user wallet or a credit or debit card. Conclusion. By supporting numerous blockchain initiatives, in achieving optimal decentralization, DAOs create a new universe of corporate governance. DAOs provide various benefits to their stakeholders by carrying out corporate activities autonomously through smart contracts, such as offering full ownership of decision-making that can reward based on the DAO's growth. As DAO's legal issues explained and addressed, more businesses may utilize DAO platforms and automate certain portions of their fundamental business operations. With DAO's growing popularity, utility, and hopeful future, it's critical that users always DYOR before purchasing or investing in the DAO token they trust.
We provide software development, recruitment, and brokering services in the field of cryptocurrencies and blockchain worldwide. If you are looking for a job as a developer, email your resume to jobs@qqNade.com. Contact us for a free consultation through our website at qqNade.com. See more details in the description of this video.